Fuck it, we back in this bitch. Okay, we're back in here. Let's go. Unmute. Last time, that shit was some bullshit. I pulled some of the worst decisions off. I did get a rare ending though, so that's cool. What, Mix? Oh shit, my fault, Mix. I didn't mean to put the fan in your way. Go ahead. What are you looking at? Dude, if you're gonna hop on the bed, go hop on the bed. Alright, anyway. Let's just get right back to this. I already forgot what I did last time. All I know is that I got some very weird ending. I really don't understand much about this game. I like it, but I don't really understand shit about it. End of the world. What are you talking about? You said that maybe the only reason she's gonna end the world is because she's locked up. I've already gone through all these. Okay, we're just gonna go straight forward.
It's all part of the job.
We're just gonna kill her immediately.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
The princess.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses. Ignore him.
Okay, bro. I don't care. I already heard this like 3 times already. This shit
The
makes me.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
My fault again.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a
Wait, no,
flood of
man.
blade.
I already heard all this. Give me blade.
You take
One in the basement. What's she gonna sound like? Do she know? Is she in the know?
the door to the basement creaks open. Her voice
Who's there?
Oh yeah, she's in the
She
know.
sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Just continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
We're just gonna go
You
straight
walk
into
down the
killing her.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
You lock in, bro. What you doing?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes, I am. No way. Did you even think that? No.
Then drop the knife.
I don't got a knife. One knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Who cares
Don't
about
you
trust?
dare.
I'm not
It's
dropping that shit.
fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
No, we already seen how
Maybe
this
she
goes,
really
bro.
is a
She
monster.
stomps us out.
Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No, she literally stomps us out, dude.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Look at her. Look at her expression she's. Look at her.
You
Oh, no,
poor
my fault.
thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
No,
Because you should be.
I'm not. What you mean?
You step forward,
I'm
your
shaking
grip
because,
on
like,
the blade tightening as you
other
steel
reasons.
your resolve.
you know?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. Doubt
Oh, shit!
clouds your thoughts
She
as you
moving.
attempt to run her through.
Dude, are you serious? Why
A moment
couldn't
of
you have just
distraction
locked
and
in, bro?
hesitation
Why
is all
couldn't
she
you
needed
just
to
locked
sidestep
in?
your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your
We
jaw.
had one job.
It
Ah.
feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can
Bro,
feel
she got
bone
one
grinding
mean-ass
on bone
right.
where your jaw has been fractured.
She fractured? Damn. Are we fighting Mike Tyson?
Holy shit, that hurts!
That.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Dude, I think she has the upper hand. I'm on my fucking. Clearly, I'm laying down.
Your
Oh
blade
my God.
slashes through the air
Okay.
again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Dude, who the fuck is she, bro? Why is
We
she
can still
throwing
turn
hands
this
like this?
around.
Like, I get it, she turns into some, like, deity in, like, one of the endings, and the ending I got earlier, but, like, this is just her. She is not a deity here. Run away, motherfucker.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you
Yeah,
think
we
this
just
is what
got
I
that.
wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Fire.
Oh,
Yeah, GG's, bro. Tough fight, but
The
GG's.
two of you fall to the floor.
The two of you fall to the floor. Aww.
this was fun.
It's kind of romantic, but look at me.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Hell no, I'm about to do this shit like two more times.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay. The adversary. I wonder what voice we have
You're on
now.
a path in the woods, and you're
Shut
here
up.
to...
Shut up.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep... You know I can hear you. That's fine. It doesn't matter
Oh,
if
we
you
got
can
the
hear
stubborn
us.
one early.
The only thing that matters
We got
is
him really
marching
early
up to
this
that
time.
cabin and winning.
Hell
That's
yeah.
the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
We're just gonna make this playthrough essentially just going up there and just straight killing her every time.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Oh fuck, I skipped on that. I haven't. You know, I'll just do it myself. Like, cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Whatever.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So, Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Yeah. We move up. We schmoving.
The cabin is
Oh,
tighter
shit,
than
already
its
in this here.
exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct
Hey,
you
last time
towards
you
your
complimented
destination.
it when this
The
shit
only
came up.
furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh, okay, I see it. So last time when we got here, it looks different. Just because we had different choices. We thought she was stronger, because we had the voice of the fucking broken. So everything became just genuinely harder after that. Like, to get to the knife, there was like a fucking ladder. It was like on a massive ass fucking thing. The mirror was still there.
The blade is your implement.
Yeah, I'm taking the blade. I don't give a fuck about the mirror.
You
It
take
just
the blade from
disappears.
the altar.
Actually, you know what? It doesn't hurt.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally.
Oh,
It's been ages since I've
we
had a
make
good
her.
fight.
We create our character, but we also create her. This is
Good.
fuck.
Sounds like
Fuck. Let's give like 2 different voice lines. It's been ages since I had a good fight. This is what she sounded last time. Her voice is getting a little deeper. It's almost threatening.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember,
Yeah.
as you descend the final
Oh shit,
step,
what's up?
the form of the princess comes into view.
Why you got a
A
tail now?
large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, you can.
I've been hoping you'd find your way back here.
Those chains are
Good to see that death doesn't stick for
constant. They
either of us.
literally will not go away.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
What if I just turn around and leave? I hope that you heard all of them, Mr. Narrator. This is different. A lot different than last time. But last time definitely happened.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment that I do believe you.
Okay, bro. You don't believe shit. Fuck you.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
They're not real.
Are you okay?
You're tweaking.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look exactly the same.
My fault.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
Yay!
So, why don't we do it again?
These are words I'm never gonna hear. Like IRL. Oh shit, my spacebar stuck.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking. Free her? You aren't... I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free? I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
Okay.
Is that really too much to ask?
No.
Yeah, especially that last part. Don't be such a coward. I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of...
No. Not even right click.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life. We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Okay.
Don't you
I don't
get
think that's
it?
how that works.
We've been given free reign to wail on each other. Forever.
But can we do like anything else?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright. Y'all should just like get together and fuck, bro. Just fuck's wrong with y'all. Attempt. Keyword there. Attempt. Hold on, let me save. Let me save. Because if I die here, I don't want to go through that shit again. Because I'm supposed to just go this run, just killing her every single time immediately.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right? Did you just say you're going to try and free her?
I ain't stutter.
She doesn't even want to be free.
Shut your bitch ass up. No one's talking to me.
Exactly. So beyond the apocalyptic moral implications of letting her out, how do we even think that's going to work?
I just go over there and I cut it.
I mean, we have a weapon, right? We could always just cut her out, yeah? While she's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? And then what? Do you think she'll just follow you out of here?
No, I think you should try to kill us more.
I don't know. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Feel
No,
like it.
it's not.
Yes, it is, bro. Don't even listen to him.
Actually, no, you're not. I have a responsibility to the world here.
Okay,
and
but
I'm
you
not
don't
just going to
control what
let
I
you
do.
throw yourself into a scenario where the literal best outcome is the end of everything.
You don't control shit.
Until you come up with any other idea, your body remains standing rigidly in place.
So
What do you think you're doing? You can't just order our body around like it's some sort of doll. Watch me. Your left arm lifts towards the ceiling and your hand twists into an obscene gesture. See? I can make you do whatever I want.
Dude.
So what? You barely managed to lift our arm.
What are you doing? What is that? Why are you moving so weird?
The princess, taken aback, flashes her own rude gesture in return.
What the fuck?
Hey, you, decision maker. I want us to fight her as much as he wants us to kill her, but this is boorish. Just ignore him. If you want to try and free her, I don't think there's much he can do to actually stop you.
It's just attack for me.
You know what? Fine. Blade in hand, you charge forward to try and free the princess from her bindings.
Finally! I have no idea what you were just doing, but I'm glad it's over.
As you slash across her wrist, her elbow comes crashing down on your skull. An unsettling crack echoes in your ears.
Oof.
It's a devastating blow. Your body crumples to the floor, limbs suddenly refusing to respond. This might be it.
That's it, huh? You've gotten really soft.
Shit, I'll show you soft, bro.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Until I'm actually back alive, they use the Dragon Balls to resurrect me.
Really?
And I'm alive.
In just one blow?
But did you not see her, bro? Of course she one-shot us.
Yes. Oh, come on, that's hardly fair. We're not dead. You're just flipping the table over. It is what it is. You're dead. Finished. Over. Alright, fine. This whole thing's a frustrating mess anyways. We're better off with a fresh start. I'll see you two next time.
Okay, I kind of like where this is going. I don't think I'm gonna stop. I think I'll just load the save when I finish this
You're on
shit.
a path in the wood. If you weren't so damn focused on freeing her, we wouldn't have died back there. You're strong, but you're bullheaded. This isn't a fight, it's a puzzle. She's
Who are you,
stronger
Brian?
than
I
us.
got you before.
But we can use that to our advantage. I hate puzzles. I've never done a puzzle myself, but anything that doesn't get us beaten to death is good in my book. What do you have in mind? Same thing as last time, only we'll be smarter about it. We're getting her out of there. After that, we're seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Are you insane? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If she gets out of here, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. Enlighten me then. I have no memory of meeting you, but you've clearly seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. You'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here. So where does that leave us? It leaves us exactly where we started, and where I'm sure you've already been before. The princess, left unhindered, will bring about the end of the world. You have to put a stop to her. The only way to do that is to slay her.
I'm gonna slay the princess.
Screw it. I'm sick of this smug asshole telling us what to do. If you need help busting her out of there, I'm your man.
Cool.
Welcome aboard. And if things go bad once we get her out of the cabin, well, at least you'll be able to get the fight you wanted. The rest of you had better keep those two in check. They're far along the edge of a dangerous path. Don't let them go any further. It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. But do we know it's her? For all we know, he's in control, pulling the strings to make us too afraid to do anything but slay her. For all we know, it could be us making the changes. Exactly. And at least as things are now, there's no way for us to know. But the world is clearly not as it seems. We can't trust anything until we learn more. If you question reality itself, there's not much I can offer in the way of persuasion, but do consider that it probably isn't helpful for anyone to doubt the ground they stand on. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. Hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know, screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. There'll be time for that later. For now, you know what you have to do.
Get in that bitch.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. But there's nowhere to go in here. This is just a hallway with a mirror at the end of it. A mirror? But there isn't a mirror here. There's the iron altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement.
That damn mirror.
Does he really not see it?
Yeah, that you know it. He's a bit of a dummy.
Or maybe what we see as a mirror, he sees as a door. It is a door. And before you ask, no, it's not a mirror-shaped door. The object at the end of this room is both door-shaped and a door. There shouldn't be any room for misinterpretation. Who cares what it is? It's in our way, we should smash it. Take it. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Wouldn't want to be pushed around without a way to push back. She likes when we can push back, doesn't she?
Oh! Freak ass. Hold on.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there, it's right in front of you. This really is just like last time. Can you really not see the mirror? Or is pretending it doesn't exist another one of your rules? There isn't a mirror. Is it a rule to say that there isn't a mirror when there's clearly one right there? Because if it is, it's not a very good one. I'm inclined to agree, but we don't know how things work here, do we? Just smash it already. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
Whoa,
there are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess, her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
I'm coming.
She hasn't changed as much as she did the time before. She still wants a fight, which means we still know her. We can use that to our advantage.
Dead certain. Everything inside of me screams for it.
This is getting us nowhere.
So the bitches up, I'm cooking. Fuck. That'll get one more option.
Nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. We best remember how to get back up. The last thing we want is to be stuck between a wall and a raging devil. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Dude, this is like no space for fighting.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
If we're trying to break her out, I doubt she'll come willingly. We'll have to use ourselves as bait. I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way to get us both out. And we need to see what happens when she leaves the cabin. You know what? I should have tried to intervene earlier because I can't let you do that. I won't tough shit. We're the ones in control here. It's not the... Yeah, doesn't feel nice to be yanked around against your will, does it?
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do.
I do, man. Just
so go on.
Gotta give me a second.
Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Princess scoffs.
Sorry.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
I'm just saying,
You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Give me my room.
Bloody desire in her eyes,
shit, fire.
The princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Okay, she's taken the bait. Now let's get out of here. Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Okay.
We're planning on it. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
You continue to the door. It'd be a real shame if it was stuck.
It's open.
Don't listen to him. Locks are nothing. Just barrel through. No! Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You bastard.
Fuck
You
you, kid.
glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. So, this is what the end looks like.
You don't see what the
What
world
is
looks
this
like? The end
place?
is already here.
Where are we? This doesn't feel right.
It's freedom. America, fucking. How'd I forget what the fuck I was gonna say? I forgot what I was saying. Fuck that shit up twice. But you get it? Everything you've known down there has been a lie. What do we find out here is the truth. It's the only way for us to be free. I wanna do all those options, bro. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna do this one first.
Free? This is just... What is this? This is just another place. I don't care about places. I only care about you. Is this what you wanted? For me to see this?
Yeah.
Fine then.
I've seen it! Are you happy? Are you finally going to come back to me? Are we finally going to fight?
Oh, she's tweaking. She's
She
tweaking,
readies
guys.
her powerful legs to charge you, but then she slumps.
What happened? Feeling tired, bro? You getting that?
I don't feel like fighting anymore. I'm cold. It feels like this is where I'm supposed to be, like stepping out of that door with some driving purpose I've long forgotten. But I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I'm so confused.
Oh shit, the hands are coming back. They're gonna touch me.
I'm
No, no, no,
sorry.
no.
It's cold.
Oh, the hands, the hands, the hands. Ah, she's gone. You don't get the chance to respond. Yeah, it's time to leave. Yeah,
She's
it's
gone.
alright.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Fuck no, bro. Look at this area. You think you'll find her in this?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Just from here on out, y'all don't exist anymore. It's just me.
Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't. No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
Yeah, take the mirror. I'm gonna touch it. You've grown. Float. It's gonna be her again. It's gonna be her again. Yes, it's her
Flickering
again.
lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of
You're a little
vitality
different.
and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yes, you are. It's the second time meeting.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between. Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
This is good. Just speed right over to this girl. Dude, I misread this. I thought they said, do you want to bang? I have no idea why I fucking saw that at first, bro. No, I thought I said, what do you want me to bang you next time? I'm a fucking genius. I'm actually a fucking genius.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me.
Okay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I don't even know what to say. I'm still not at a loss on where is the tag on the entity.
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
What a fucking random question, bro. What? Dude, what the fuck? That shit don't make no damn sense. There's no fucking way. Okay. I may regret saying that, so. What a question. What a fucking question. Ah, what the fuck? Dude just randomly asked me. Yo, dude. Oh my god, I barely speak to this dude. My schools, dude. He's just yo. Are you bisexual? I'm sorry, I've had this suspicion for a very long time. Just never knew what to ask it. What type, bro? You having a normal ass conversation? What the fuck?
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have
Niggas
changed.
just throwing out anything. They're just saying whatever they want now. God.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
You're right. I don't like where this conversation is going. I don't like this at all. I don't. Okay.
Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective eliminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Dude, I'm confused on what this motherfucker's telling me. It's not even the cover, bro. It's not the game. It's not the game. I'm not even talking about the game right now, bro. Ugh. Okay, bro, I'm ready to go back. Bring me
I
back.
await your return. but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Aw, man. The eye of the needle.
You're on a path in the woods. You're
Shut
here
up.
to...
Shut up. This time I'm going to...
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, guys.
The
I don't wanna do it.
interior of the...
Shut up.
You take
Give me a knife. One in the basement.
her voice.
Who's
Shut up.
there?
Me. I'm here. I'm there. I'm always there. Always been there. Okay.
She sounds dangerous. Don't let
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Don't be a stranger.
I'm coming
It's
down.
been so long since I've had any
You walk down the... She's so focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward. Your
Oh? No talking then? Fine. I'm probably chained up in this basement,
Shut up.
so you should just drop.
She's unarmed. You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Oh, so that was
easily
quick.
give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into...
Oh, this is it, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty easy win. Pretty decisive. I rate this a 5 out of 10 fight.
I'm almost embarrassed.
Fuck. Whoops.
I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
What are you wondering?
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Hey, y'all come back, but like, that's fine.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over? It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I
No.
really don't think you should do that.
And I'm not going to.
And why
I'm
shouldn't
stupid.
we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is...
No. Save here. She's a lot. No. There's no point. We have to go back every single time. Check for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you
Why is that
suddenly
correct?
trying to call that into question?
She's alive.
Wait, what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying
Ew.
alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy.
Can I stab it further?
Quick, let's get out of here. It's
Oh
too
my
late for
God.
that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Jesus.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life.
Will there be a
I
fucking
guess
place
we're
where we can just
even
survive,
now.
dude?
See you around.
Yeah, I'll see you next round, Doug.
You were so close.
Why did you die
Why
like
did you
that?
hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Guess you figured it out then. Guess you figured it out. It's so random. This is actually so random. I don't even know what to say.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
She's going to kill me again. Okay, no. I don't even say anything. We're just gonna go.
A warning. But she will...
Shut up, shut up,
know
shut
what
up,
to look
shut up.
out for this time. Just stay
Where's the other voice? Did I not summon him because I fucking skipped the first shot? There's no other voice.
The interior of the cabin is... The blade is your implement. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
There you are.
What are you talking about? You reach for... But then now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
How do you sound like that? You sound so robotic.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the
Hello.
form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling
Look
for
at that
that,
fucking
are
grin.
we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are...
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
What if I just like try and see her? Like I know it's gonna be stupid, but like
Of course I won't.
Against
Hello.
your better judgment, you walk across the room. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach.
yeah, we're really close. She's like right in my face, dog.
You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Oh, that's nice.
Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first. Then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Hee.
What the fuck's that laugh?
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
Really? Fucking really?
You're going to die now.
Okay.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh shit, bro. What the fuck was that? What was that?
You're on a path in the woods.
What
No,
woods, bro?
fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time.
Thank you, bro.
We're
You're saving
starting
us
in the
time.
fucking cabin. Oh, What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Fly step, dog.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. What's the point of fighting if she's just going to
This
win
fucking
every time?
bitch is
It
back, bro.
hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
You're better off just like deleting you from memory, man.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
2 times.
This is our third?
3 times, my fault.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction.
Hey bro, I killed her once.
Right, that's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is we take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. And what if we never do?
Fucking loser.
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
We approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room,
And then we blow
stopping
it up.
just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Shut the fuck up.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs.
What is
They are
this
smooth and
bullshit?
flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Should
Your
be like
body
this.
tumbles onto
Oh.
the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
It's a lot of questions I don't feel like answering here. I kind of want this conversation to be over. I don't. Alright, bro.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is
This
cut short
bitch
by the
got
wet
dual
sound of
blades
slicing
now.
meat.
She
From the
locked me
princess's
right back
arms
in.
erupt
What the
twin
fuck?
blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
Yo, you are not
The
short
chain
sweet, bro. Put
clatters
them
to
bitches
the floor.
down.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Bet I'm gonna slice that.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Me too.
Now,
Let's
I've
do it.
tolerated quite
Let's
a bit
go.
of you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Shut your bitches up and do what I want.
Do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? I'd rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, you see? They give me the look.
The look. The look. We've all used it. Yet, do you not know about the look?
The look.
Even I know about the look.
You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush
No
rushes to the
fucking
princess's
way.
cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin.
No fucking way.
Unbelievable.
No fucking way.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
What? Nah, she lying.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Please no.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still
Hello.
glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you.
That's
blades
dangerous,
flashing.
Lilith.
She skewers you. Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit?
This
What matters
motherfucker is here
she
now.
likes us. She's even said as much. Oh, a new one of us.
Yeah, a new one.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll have.
Stop
Not
saying
about
dead,
time.
all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I'm just in a random bullshit picture and say I'm going to sleep.
As long as we keep moving. We'll win her heart eventually.
Oh, great. So it's going
Shut
to
up,
get...
bro. I actually hate listening to this kid.
Come on, show me something new.
None of this is working. Think. Think. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way.
So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
She gets more and more like fucked up the moment you die. Look at her. There.
She skewers you.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
You're right. One last time, that's all we need. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
What? We've never made it to chapter 4 before.
You're on a...
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Oh, what if we throw it out the window?
Over my dead body. That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
Me too.
They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here?
This isn't good. This is...
How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
You're not. You're not, buddy. You're not.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you.
She's about to
It's
pull out more
worth it,
swords.
though. Just you wait, and not for very long,
She's
because
about
I'm
to pull
going
out
to do it
5
right
more
now.
swords.
Are you gonna say what she does?
Do you want me to talk now?
Well, yeah, she says she has something new.
I want to hear about the new thing.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls.
Oh, that's definitely
All
more
that
than 5
remains in the
swords.
center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
No.
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
If that's what you found, that's, you know what, bro? That's your type.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
I would wish that we could.
That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
I hate you.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Get the fuck out of here.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Boom! Interact. And through that inaction, your body moves on its own. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, bro, I got fucking Ultra Instinct now. Come on now. Princess strikes as you approach. But as your blow finishes the dark, you're already somewhere else. Bro, I'm telling you, Ultra Instinct. Come on, man.
You're incredible.
Yes, I know. Just clash again. That baby ass sword clashing with that? Okay, fuck it. There's only the dance, the ebb and the flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. Holy shit. And opening. Your blade strikes true volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is the good ending. Oh yes. I really doubt that's good. Oh, the hands came. You don't get to see each other die. Nor will you ever. It's time to you to leave. When it returns. Alright. Do so. Because it's my reflection. See what's in it. You've withered. It's you. I'm leaking. You found yourself in a long quiet once again. To the cabin. It's gonna be her with that stupid face. Oh. Different her this time. The hands.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I'm surprised the hands aren't really bleeding or anything, you know?
As easily as you can stand to be you, you are like me. Even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me? It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done. I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
I don't know what she'll say. She's gonna say no.
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me. There's nowhere for you to be but here. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I want to stop playing this game, but like, I kind of can't.
You're
I wanna
on
do
a
one more
path
run, but that's
in
what I
the
said that
woods.
last run.
You're
Shut up,
hit-
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the... We're not going to go through with it. Ignore him. The interior of the blade...
Hello?
This. Don't. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able... You walk down the stairs and lock... She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay...
Hi.
You're only making this more...
Thank you.
You're making a... No. You're doing the right thing. Walk up to the chains binding the... They're large and heavy. Far too solid for you to eat.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Hell no.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabinet.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
It's just a wooden door, bro. You ran through one once.
Is someone else here? Your shouts and plea. I'll repeat myself once again. You try the door. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that. Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
She dodged it.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
This isn't you. Stop.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Are you gonna kill me? Please don't.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Yes, sir.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Part 2. The damsel in distress. So it's a damsel. We know
You're
she's in
on a
distress.
path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, my tricks? If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Didn't you just announce the entire plan, you fucking loser?
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
A warning. She will... I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are...
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
The mirror never works.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need...
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
I didn't mean to pick it
There's
up.
no use arguing over motivations right now. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Of course you'd like that.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Sounds a little weird.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay, that doesn't like explain shit though.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling prince?
Are you
Shut up,
listening to her? That's a confession.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
I'm not so sure.
Me neither.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hand?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yes.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions
Hopefully the fact that we
contain
have
tight,
smitten now
panic
means that
depths,
he will-
and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
He would.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You
His
approach the
logic worked,
princess
he just
and
like
gingerly slide
just
her
did
hand
that
from
shit
her
off.
bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it.
Fuck.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You still sound a little weird, dog.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Get the fuck out of here.
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
You still sound a tad bit robotic.
She doesn't even know what she wants.
A little bit, you know.
You
what
may
I'm
have had her
saying?
all
A little
wrong.
bit.
What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do? I just want to make you happy.
She can't
Why is the
just
music
want to
kicking
make
like
us
this?
happy.
Is nobody else hearing that? I'm not tweaking. There's something there.
It makes sense to
Especially
me.
the same.
That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Yeah, that audio is not the same, dog.
I just want to make you happy.
Her eyes are getting bigger. Why the fuck is it doing that?
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now? Are you seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world. I just want to make you happy.
What the? What the fuck?
Oh, is that
we're back to
really what you
normal.
want? If you think
I
that would
think I
make
was
you
broken.
happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
I don't think this is the ending I'm supposed to get.
Well, at least she's normal again.
Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught.
But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more... As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
I stabbed myself, don't I?
Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
You killed us.
You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it?
Motherfucker.
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
He wants her to kill us.
It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then
Oh, she's
everything
freezing.
goes dark and we die? Yes.
Fuck. Just click. Blog.
You're on a path in the woods.
No,
Mate,
no.
we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! I can't say I'm happy to be here. This is a bad place. All stale and wrong. Can't you feel it? Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
Yeah,
The other one?
we're smitten.
Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent. Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not
Maybe
always.
One of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicoloured glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone.